It's mentioned that you in
Yeah.
Taiwan, but you in China or in Taiwan? Where are you?
I use VPN. I use VPN.
Ah,
In
VPN.
China we cannot use this.
I see. Cool, cool.
Yeah. So I have to use VPN.
Mm. Have you been to Russia before?
Yes. I went to Moscow in St. Petersburg.
Oh, cool, cool, cool. Welcome to
You've been
Kiev.
to you've been to Moscow?
No, only transit. No, never.
Oh, transit.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
from Kiev?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Kiev.
Welcome to Kiev. Kiev is very beautiful also.
I know, but how can you use? Is everything going like well in Ukraine? Everything's going well.
No, 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 not good. Not good because of war and Russia start
Yeah.
killing civilian people. Maybe you can find
Mm.
it on YouTube. But Russia just bombed buildings where is people living, you know. It's terrible.
Civilians they're innocent. The most terrible part is the government.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because of the government, like
Mm.
people should be united. Slave people they should be united because of the government. It's like a
Yes.
confrontation between those two governments.
Mm, mm, mm. Yes.
And I would say to be honest, like President Zelensky, like, he's just doing nothing.
You think so?
He's just sending his civilians to fight, but it's meaningless.
Mm. So what what he's supposed to do?
Mhm.
What he's supposed to do?
Stop the war.
How? How to stop?
It's very complicated, because like Ukrainian people they don't want to lose their land, and they want to protect their country. They want to protect their I would say sovereignty, right? So maybe it's really different because in our culture, maybe the president should stop sending their civilians, innocent civilian, to the war, to the battlefield like this. Just try to compromise like this. But Russia is kind of like Putin is a tough guy, I would say,
Yeah.
just like this. Mm.
But
Ukraine is really beautiful.
what happened if Zelensky stopped sending civilians to the war? What happened next?
Negotiation, compromise.
No, because if nobody will fight, Russia will occupy the full Ukraine.
No, 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 no. I know Russia is a country like this. In history, Russia always invaded like a lot of countries, and the only thing can stop is like EU. If you can, if Ukraine join was it NATO, this is a best solution. But
Yes.
Russia doesn't want Ukraine to join NATO.
Yes, yes, you're right. But I
Mm.
tell you something interesting. China can stop the
Hmm.
war in one day. China. Do you know about
Of
this?
course, of course,
You know
I
how?
know.
You know how?
I know, because China supports Russia a lot, like economies, like some sources, economy supports, and China is also a big partner of Russia.
Mm,
I mean, if Xi Jinping says, "Oh, to start the war," Putin will start the war
mm.
because of
This is
China. China.
Mhm. This is the most realistic way to stop the war. When China
Hmm.
say to Putin, "We will stop buying your gas and oil if you don't stop
Hmm.
war," and war will stop
Yeah,
in 1 week, in 1 month. You know.
of course, it's true. It's true.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's true.
So,
You know.
this is most realistic part, because
Mm,
you see already 4 years war non-stop because nobody wanna compromise. So only one way is China and India.
hmm.
If China and India says to Putin, stop killing people, he will stop and China stop buying any products from Russia because China
Hmm.
invests a lot of money to Russia, it goes to war.
In
Mm.
India, it's not enough. India is not enough. India just a follower of China and Russia.
Yes, yes, yes. So
I
literally,
mean,
mm,
it's impossible because like Russia and China, Iran, North Korea, those four countries, they are just I call like Axis countries. The World War II Axis. like they're united. It's impossible. Like China will always support Russia.
Mm. Yes,
It's
yes,
kind of
yes.
like this. So China is like, but before the war, China, Ukraine, and Russia they were all friends.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes.
But after the war,
Mm.
it's kind of like a situation like Taiwan and China. China wants to invade Taiwan,
Yes, yes. Mm.
and in my opinion, I mean, it's not allowed to say China and Taiwan are different countries. But the truth is, it is.
Yes,
Just
yes.
like Taiwan, they have their military, they have their sovereignty, they have
Mhm.
their own governments, civilians. So, and China wants to invade Taiwan
Mm, mm, mm,
like this.
mm. So, what do you think? China will invade or not Taiwan?
Of course, it's well in the future.
Do you think so? Because look, if China invade Taiwan, then US and in other countries they will stop maybe trading with China, and China will lose a lot of money because of that, I think.
But Russia will support China.
How? Russia is poor country.
Yeah, but Russia will support China to fight with the USA. I mean, the USA will maybe intervene in the war, and Russia will support China, like some nuclear weapons, maybe.
No, but
I mean, if China,
US will not interfere the war, I think. US just start economic sanctions against
yeah.
China. That's it.
But Donald Trump say he will bomb Beijing. If China attacked Taiwan, he will bomb Beijing. But like several years ago, he said he will bomb Moscow. If Russia invaded Ukraine, he will bomb Moscow. But he
Mhm,
didn't.
mhm, mhm,
Because Russia is a, I would say, is a tough country. Like Russia has like more than 5,000 nuclear weapons. So if it's like North Korea and South Korea, they have like 50-50 power. Like North Korea 50, South Korea 50. So
mhm,
they are not gonna have a war.
mhm,
But the situation is like Russia and Ukraine, China and Taiwan. Like Russia is way more powerful than Ukraine. China is way more powerful than Taiwan, so they can take over Taiwan whenever they want.
mhm,
It's
mhm.
kind of like like 10% and 90%. The other one is too stronger. But
Mm.
North Korea and South Korea, they can live together because North Korea also have like nuclear weapons,
Mhm,
and
mhm,
South Korea they are afraid of North Korea as well. So
mhm,
they're not gonna have a war.
mhm,
It's
mhm,
like this. But Ukraine doesn't have any nuclear weapons.
mhm,
Ukraine
mhm.
only has soldiers, and Ukraine is not like more powerful than Russia. So Russia can kind of like threaten Ukraine, try to invade Ukraine.
Mhm,
It's
mhm.
like this. And Ukraine, what Ukraine can does is to ask for some help from maybe United Nations, NATO. This is the only solution because Ukraine they don't have like power to fuck with Russia.
Mhm, mhm,
If Russia want to bomb Ukraine, they can just use some nuclear weapons and the war just finished. It's like this. So this is a really tough situation.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and the war lasted for like already 4 years.
Mm.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
I mean,
But I don't think Russia will
but-
use nuclear weapon because Ukraine doesn't have nuclear weapon first, and second, if Russia use
mhm,
nuclear weapon, maybe America or Britain or Great Britain, England, maybe they will attack Russia, by nuclear weapon.
mhm.
And in nuclear war, nobody will win. There is no winners in nuclear war. Everyone
Yeah,
lose.
the
Mm.
Earth will be disappear. The planets will be destroyed.
Yes, yes, yes,
Uh,
yes. So I don't
yeah,
think
but
Russia will use nuclear weapon against Ukraine. I don't think.
mm,
Yeah.
I think Vladimir Putin he said that like he doesn't fight Russia like very strong. He said he just sent some soldiers. He said he's not serious in with the war.
Mm,
He said
mm,
if he want to be serious, Ukraine will be destroyed in one day.
mm. No, he's lying. He's lying. He lost a lot. Already around maybe 300,000 or 400,000 soldiers died dead. Russian
Yes, I
soldiers.
know.
Yeah, yeah.
I know. It's
So
crazy, bro.
yeah, it's very very crazy because it can't last for a long time like this.
You know,
Mhm.
mm, he just playing with like people's life, you know, because
Yes.
it's not his life, so he can send any soldiers whenever that he wants, because
Mm.
he doesn't give a fuck, because it's not his life.
Mhm,
It's
mhm,
not his life, and he
mhm.
just want to, let the war to be longer.
Yes,
Because
yes,
Putin, he doesn't want the ceasefire. He doesn't want to finish the war. He just
yes.
want to play with like the war, play with the USA, play with
Mm.
Ukraine. He
Yes,
doesn't want
yes.
to finish the war. It's like this. It's very silly.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
I mean, Russia and Ukraine, like both countries, they are very good. Before the war, I would say I would definitely visit Ukraine, but because of the war, I couldn't go to Ukraine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Correct.
Ukraine is very safe.
Mm. Yes,
Russia
yes.
and Ukraine are very safe,
Mm.
to be honest.
Mm.
And I mean, Russians, they are very kind.
Mm. Mm.
Only the government. When I was in
Yeah.
Russia, people they are very helpful and very
Mm.
nice.
Mm. Yes, yes, yes. You're right. You're right.
And
What are you
and
doing for
when
work?
I talk, I don't have a work. I'm a student.
What do you study?
I study business.
That's nice. That's nice. You live in Beijing or Guangzhou? Where?
Shanghai,
Shanghai.
Shanghai.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool. So
Shanghai.
you learn Russian so you can make business with Russia in future, yeah?
No, no, no. I only know a few words from my
Ah,
friend.
okay.
My friend told me, but my friend is Russian, but he's very kind, and like he told me like what you say. He doesn't wants a war. Everyone doesn't want a war. Everyone wants peace,
Mhm.
but he cannot decide anything because he has no choice. He has no power.
Mm.
He just
I
a normal civilian.
I tell you something about power of Russian people. Actually, I always talk to Russian people, and that
Mm-hmm.
easiest way to stop the war is to leave the Russia, to go outside of Russia, to China, to another country. You know why? Because Russian people who live in Russia, if you buy bread, you pay taxes, and these taxes go to the war. And imagine if you buy bread in Russia, let's say you kill Ukrainian, because
Mm.
by taxes you sponsor the war, and 40% of Russian how to say budget is for war. Imagine 40% of
Mm.
your taxes goes to war. That's
Yeah,
huge money. It's huge money.
indirectly support.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
and Russia, the long they fight, the richer they become. Russia is getting more richer. Russia
Yes,
is
yes.
getting richer,
Hmm.
and the GDP is like a top 10 GDP in the world right now. It's,
Hmm. Hmm.
and some people say like Russia, the longer the fight, the richer they are.
You think so?
It's like a rumor. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like from news. I saw it from news. It's
Mm.
like a title saying like
Mm.
Russia, the longer they fight, the richer they are. But
Mm.
Russia, the reason why, I mean, Russia is a poor country, but Russia has so many resources. They can
Mm.
survive. They can be really independent, and they have like nuclear weapons
Mm.
and how to say, like wonderful resources,
Mhm,
wonderful
mhm,
resources. So
mhm.
Russia doesn't have to compromise with any country. The only one country is China, because China is just next to Russia,
Mhm,
and China
mhm.
is also a superpower. So
Mhm.
if China and Russia are friends, damn, damn, it's crazy.
Mm. Yes,
The
yes.
only one can stop it is USA,
Yes, yes.
because NATO, NATO, the countries from NATO like France, the UK, they cannot do anything, bro. They still have to listen to the boss, the USA, say.
Mm.
They cannot have their choices. They cannot make a decision without the permission of the USA,
Mhm, mhm,
like this.
mhm. Yeah.
And Russia also want to take over Poland. Poland.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah.
Polish people, they really hate Russia.
Yes, yes.
But I know like some Ukrainians, they don't hate Russia, but Polish, they really hate Russia.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
So
crazy.
But by the way, what is
And
your opinion? Who is guilty in this war, Russia or Ukraine? Who is how to say guilty? Guilty.
guilty,
Yes.
guilty. Bro, it contains like too many like uncontrollable factors. But in my opinion, I would just say, of course, Russia is fault because Russia attacked the Ukraine. So on this point, Russia is wrong.
Yes.
But
Yes.
in Russia's opinion, Russians' opinion, like in Chinese opinion, China, no matter what Russia does, they will always support Russia.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what Russia does, like Russia is doing like genocide, kind of like genocide, it's like killing, a massacre, killing, and China just support Russia. But Chinese, some like from like normal civilian, we do think Russia is wrong because Russia invaded Ukraine at
Exactly.
first. So I mean, Russia is also they have some reasons. Like say, oh, Ukraine because Ukraine wants to join NATO and it's dangerous for Russia. It's a threat for Russia. So we need to control Ukraine. Some reason like this, some bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit because Russia can join NATO too if they want.
Yeah, Russia can, but nobody wants Russia to join NATO.
Yes. Yes.
Nobody wants Russia.
Mm. But Russia need to
But
prove. I mean, like, it's not easy, of course, but Russia need to prove
mm,
that we can join NATO, not just saying we want to join. They need to be no, normal, kind, because they occupied
mm,
Georgia, they occupied a lot of countries before. That's
I
why
know.
maybe NATO doesn't want Russia. Maybe, I don't know. But
Mm,
if Russia become normal without any ambition to
weapons.
occupy it,
Mm,
yeah, in other countries. And maybe NATO say, of course you can join NATO. Why not? Yes,
yeah, yeah. If they abandon their nuclear weapons.
yes, yes, yes. You're right. You're right.
But it cannot be changed, because like in history, Russia and the European countries they have been like enemies for maybe more than 500 years. The
Mm,
situation is always like this.
mm.
Only like World War II, like Russia, like they chose the right side, like allies. But after the foundation of Soviet Union, they start to have a confrontation.
Mm.
And it's not Soviet era right now.
Yeah.
Russia think like, oh, like people like those countries from Soviet Union are still belong to Russia. Like,
Mm.
oh, I still can decide what I do or something like this.
Mhm.
But Ukraine is already an independent country, and Russia cannot intervene like Ukraine affairs, their international affairs. It's kind of like China try to attack Taiwan. It's like so silly.
Mhm. Yes, yes.
And I lived in Taiwan before, and because like one of my parents is from Taiwan, so I have both citizenships.
Mhm. Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
see.
yeah,
Mhm.
and China and Taiwan they're enemies, I would say.
Yeah, yeah,
But I mean, Chinese the people they treat Taiwanese really well. Like if a Taiwanese come to China to travel, bro, if you tell them, oh, I'm Taiwanese, like most Taiwan Chinese, they will treat them really well, like very welcome them.
Mm,
But
mm.
but on the other hand, no. If you tell the Taiwanese, say, oh, I'm from China, maybe he will say, oh, fuck you, fuck China, go back China, like this, because Taiwanese they hate China so much.
Mm, mm.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
this.
I learned histories. I think Taiwan become independent when some people, opposition from China, they move to
Mm.
Taiwan and they create like
Yeah, sure.
Taiwan. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
But before that,
Mm.
Taiwan is just a province. It's kind of like North Korea and South Korea.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Mm.
the leader of Taiwan, he lost like 99% of land, and he
Mhm.
retreated. He came to Taiwan because he lost Mao Zedong. Mao Zedong is the leader of a communist party,
Mhm.
and the big reason is the Soviet Union because Soviet Union supported communist party.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
why there's like a civil war, right? And because like Taiwan lost the civil war, so it come to Taiwan.
Mm.
If Taiwan had won the Civil War, the situation would be different.
Mhm,
Taiwan
mhm,
would be like the fucking whole land.
mhm.
And
Yes.
like, I mean, you know, the official name of Taiwan is Republic of China.
Mm. I see, I see.
Yeah, and around like 30, 40 years ago, like all Taiwanese, their goal is to fight back China, to
Mm.
take the land back.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
with the development of China, China is getting way, way, way stronger. Then Taiwan couldn't even defend themselves. So they don't have to consider like I'm gonna attack China. They have to consider how to defend themselves.
Yeah,
Because I
yes.
mean the gap, the gap is being like bigger and bigger. Like 60 years ago, I would say maybe around this. It's not that big.
Mhm, mhm,
Taiwan still had opportunity to fight back China, but after 50 years, it's like bigger and bigger.
mhm, mhm. I
So
see.
it's very difficult.
I see, I see, I see.
And yeah, and it's just like very complicated issues. And Putin is a fucking dictator.
Yes, 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 you're right.
He's a fucking dictator. Yeah.
Yes.
And Zelensky he's a comedy,
Mm, mm. Yeah.
He was an actor before.
Yes, yes, yes.
And yeah. And imagine, bro, an actor try to be a president.
Yeah. Because he create
Bro, that's like,
documentary, he create movie about president, and that's
yeah.
why people watch this movie and they believe that he will be kind president because Ukraine was corrupted country before. Now also, but not too
Mm-hmm.
much. That's why
Mm,
people watch those movies that he create, Zelensky create, and he played good
mm,
president there in those movie. And
mm,
after that, people, even me, I believe that he's will change Ukraine, because he is
mm-hmm.
rich, he has money, no need for him like to steal money, be corrupted because he is kind already. That's why people vote
Mm,
for him, I think, including me,
mm,
including me, because another
yeah.
candidates, they always get money from another like how to say rich people, and
Mm,
then they will steal money from government and then become more rich. But Zelensky not like that. Zelensky really wanted to
mm,
change Ukraine.
I can see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is like countries in Latin America, like Mexico, Argentina, like countries like this, like very really corrupted.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they only have like one party. Like the other political party has no fucking chance to win the election.
Mhm,
It's like
mhm,
kind of like dictatorship, like China.
mm. Yeah. So what do you
And
think about China? It's dictatorship also, yes?
of course, dictatorship, bro. And Russia is dictatorship.
Yes, yes, yes. You're right,
But
you're
but,
right.
but Russia is not like Republican or something. It's not, there's no republic, just a dictatorship.
Yes, yes, you're right.
But to be honest, I really appreciate the culture of Russia. I love Russia, of course. If I put the political issues aside, I really love Russia because
Mm-hmm.
Russia is a great country. But and I mean, to be honest, I like Slavic culture. I like Poland, Slovakia, every country from Slavic culture because girls in Ukraine, you're so beautiful,
Mm.
like Ukrainian girls.
Yeah.
You learned Russia at school? Did you learn Russian at school?
Yeah, actually, my native language is Russian because my parents speak Russian with me. That's
But
why
right
I.
now
Mm.
right now in a school they still teach Russian or only Ukrainian?
Ukrainian, not in school, Ukrainian. Yeah.
No Russian?
I think no Russian anymore. I'm not sure. I'm not
Mm.
sure about that. Not sure. I
But how
think
did you
no
learn
Russian.
English?
No Russian because official language in Ukraine is Ukrainian. So maybe some
Mm.
schools teach Russian, but I'm not sure
Mm.
about it. Yes, I'm not
But
sure.
how did you learn English?
English,
How can you speak English?
By myself. I learn by myself, watch some movies in English, talk to my
You
friends in
work
English. Huh?
you work in English environment? You work
Also work abroad. I work in Dubai before, like that, you know. So
Dubai.
Dubai, yes. So
How did
nice.
you learn? How did you learn?
By speaking with people automatically. Um, by speaking with people, watching movies in English, like that, and
Wow.
just try to talk with people in English. This is the best way.
Mm,
Number one is watch movie in English. Second is talk to people. Try to find the words, you know, when you talk to people. So like that.
mm.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. It's,
Mm.
mm. How
I
many
I
languages do you speak?
I speak Russian, Ukrainian, in English, three languages.
Three.
Mm-mm. And you speak Chinese
Francuski?
English in Russian, yes?
No, no, no. I speak francuski, espański, japonski, kитайski, angielski, un poco, no, no, no. A little bit of Russian words,
Mm. Mm.
but
Ona Maeva.
can I speak?
Ona Maeva.
Okay.
Ona
お名前
Maeva.
は鈴木です。鈴木です。
お元気ですか？
元気です。日本語喋れますか？
日本語ちょっと。Wow, you
どう
know
して
Japanese by yourself?
No, no, no. I studied in Japan before.
Which city?
Tokyo.
Ah, which year did you go there? When?
Hmm?
When did you go to Tokyo?
When I was in high school,
Ah, which year was
you
this
know,
then?
I'm not sure. Like maybe 5 years ago, 4 years ago.
Ah, I see. Tokyo, which part of, because I used to live in Tokyo also. Which part of Tokyo
Damn, you
did you?
sure?
Huh?
You know Shibuya? You know Shibuya?
Yes, yes, yes. Mm.
Shibuya Eki. Around Shibuya Eki.
Mm. Me too. I studied Japanese around Shibuya Eki. Which school did you study there?
You know, I forgot it. The name is like a language school. You know,
Mm.
I forgot the name. The name is in Japanese, but I can search. In Naruto.
Ah,
In Naruto.
ah.
The
I
name.
studied in Shibuya Gaigo Gakuin. Shibuya Gaigo Gakuin.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Kind of.
You know
Damn.
how I choose school? I choose school where is no Chinese people because Chinese people learn Japanese very fast, you know. And for me, it would be hard to learn. Yeah, because China and
Yeah,
Japan has same kanji, you know. That's why, yeah, I learned it.
yeah. It's kind of like when I learn Spanish, I don't want to learn with French people because Italians because they learn so fast. For Italians to learn Spanish, maybe 6 months they can be really, really fluent
Yes, 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 you're right.
because the language is very similar.
Mm.
It's kind of like if you know Ukrainian, you learn Russian,
Yes,
similar,
yes,
faster. And
exactly.
when in my middle school, I was studying French.
Wow.
And I pick up my second language. I pick up a native language as Spanish. So
Mm-hmm.
when I was in France, I studied Spanish
Oh.
as my alternative language.
Mm. Cool,
Yeah,
cool,
and
cool.
in high school.
Mm.
But I would say it's not because I haven't spoken in a long time, but I still can speak it and understand like basic conversation.
Cool, cool,
And
cool.
Japanese, I'm preparing like Japanese exam, like N1, the highest level.
Mm-hmm. Preparing what? Sorry?
Have you ever?
Exam?
Hmm?
Exam?
Have you ever, JLPT? Yeah, JLPT.
Yeah, I know,
Shiken.
but I never tried to make a test. I never tried.
I finished like N3,
Wow, that's good. That's good. How many years did you study there in Japan? 1 year, 2 years?
3 years,
3 years.
3 years. Yeah.
Same school, 3 years.
No, no, no. Like, school 1 years and 2 years in Japan.
Did you work there?
It's like vocational school.
Ah,
Like
vocation.
Gogo,
Mm-hmm. What did you
like
study
high
there?
school.
What did you study?
High school or university?
Uh-huh. And
High
which
school?
high school, high school.
Mm, it's kind of like ordinary high school. We didn't have any like um specialty. We learn everything. We learn math. We learn geography, history, physics, chemistry. We learn everything. We don't have like a spatial like provision. Because I went to like ordinary high school.
Mm-hmm.
Because
And
in Japan, mhm, if they have like
university
also university. I study international business.
in Japan.
No, right now, no,
Ah,
in
okay,
China.
in China. Okay. And which district in Tokyo have you lived before? Like Shibuya, Shinjuku. Where did you live?
What do you mean? My Leo
Home.
residence?
No, no, no. Home. In Japan. So your school was in Shibuya, but your home was where in Japan? Your house.
I sometimes I sometimes I sometimes we stay at a hotel
Mhm.
or the school, or sometimes we just rent an apartment. But it's around Shibuya. I
Mhm.
remember Shibuya, Ikebukuro, and Ikebukuro, Shibuya, and eh,
Shinjuku.
the Shinjuku. See,
Yeah, yeah,
Shinjuku.
yeah. Cool. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah.
Why you live in Japan for work?
Yes, for work, I used to work as an English teacher there for kids, for kindergarten.
Makes
Mm.
sense.
Yes, yes. It's very nice
Speak really
country.
fluent.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You too. Your English is amazing. I sent you the one documentary. Can you, do you use YouTube? Can you enter YouTube with via VPN?
Yes. I can.
So, can you put this documentary Dominion or make screenshot you can watch later? And it's
Okay.
very powerful, very powerful.
Which one?
This documentary.
Dominio?
Mm-hmm.
What is?
It's very, very powerful about animals. Very powerful.
Mm.
Trust me, you will never forget about this documentary if you watch.
It is in English or in Russian?
In English, in English.
Is it like Discovery? Discovery channel?
Not like that. It's a different topic. But try to watch it. It's very, very powerful. It's a
Okay.
documentary. You will learn a lot, new information about animals. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, try to watch.
Mm.
Try to watch today because you will forget later.
Okay.
Yeah.
You, like how do you learn like new languages?
Usually I watch movies in those languages and talk to people who speak those languages.
Yes, makes sense. But for me, I always like rely on classes. Like I went to classes.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Mm.
Cool.
Um, yeah, you know any like European languages?
No.
No.
I don't know. Only Russian, Ukrainian, English, and a little bit Japanese. That's it. That's
Mm.
it. Yeah,
Can you
but
speak more Japanese?
there is similar language, like let's say Belarusian and Polish
Belarusian,
and
yeah.
Ukrainian. There is similar
Postku,
words. Yes, similar words.
Postku.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, bro, wait, you found Ukrainian, right?
Yes.
Wait.
Storbley. Wow, where did you get it?
From Russia.
Hmm.
And bro,
SSSR.
I have a from Ukraine. I have a banknote from Ukraine.
Oh, cool.
Wait. I find it. Mm, I think my friend gives me. He gave me.
Oh, 1 гривня. Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
I
Nice.
just think of I have one.
That's cool. That's cool. Nice.
It's
You
real, right?
Yeah, nice. You like collecting money, yes?
Somehow.
I see. Cool. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ukraine money.
try to watch this documentary now, and then yeah, it's nice to talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice to
Окей,
talk to you.
как тебя зовут? Как вас зовут?
Меня зовут Сергей. Сергей.
Сергей.
Yes, yes, yes.
Меня
Nice to
зовут
meet you.
Скат.
Как?
Очень приятно. Скат, да.
Scott? Scott. Okay, okay.
Scott. It's SCOTT.
Yeah, yeah. Nice to meet you, Scott. Nice to meet you.
Wish
Have
you
a
all
nice
the
evening.
best, bro.
Bye bye.
All the
再见.
best.
再见.
Bye bye. Bye bye. 再见. Bye bye.
再见.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye bye.